Stop it. for Lusca, clap for Lusca, everybody clap for Lusca, clap for Lusca. Everybody clap for Lusca, clap for Lusca, everybody clap for Lusca, clap for Lusca, everybody clap for Lusca, clap for Lusca, everybody clap for Lusca, clap for Lusca.
Everybody clap for Lone Star. Everybody clap for Lone Star. Oh my God, that is a song to listen to. Welcome, folks. Today is a different day here in studio. My name is Sam Gadu. Welcome to today's Sports Talk here at Talk TV Media Network. Today we're going to be talking about the county meet. You know, a lot of soccer, a lot has been taking place in the sports world when it comes to what's going on. The group stage that just ended, all those that just qualified for the quarters and the quarterfinals. So we'll be talking real Liberian football today, my people. So all my other guys, my sport analysts, and all of them are supposed to join. They will join me anytime they're ready. But this show is for you. Normally we do have Sunday gospel at this hour. But today, because phase one of the county meet just ended yesterday, so we thought it wise that we kind of bring that in today, and then we will resume. At which time we'll find the meantime when to talk about sports here. Hopefully it's Saturdays or Sundays. But wherever you are joining us from, be it in Liberia, be it here in the US or in Europe, any part of the world, we want your analysis. Can Lofa County redeem themselves? Will Lofa redeem herself from the hands of Nimba this year? Or will all two of them lose the game? Will the two of them lose the game? Will Lofa County on the way? My people, they just left. They're on their way to play the game of their life. But what is the Nimba? Nimba, what is Nimba saying? What is Nimba doing? You know, what is Nimba doing? You don't know what Nimba got in a bag this year or in a sleeve. Or is Nimba afraid because the type of play that we see Lofa playing, how they qualify from their group stage, is Nimba afraid? Romeo, you got to come and tell us. You got to join the broadcast. You got a link and join the broadcast because you've been there. You've been doing commentary, play-by-play description with new orders analysis for our viewing audience. But your comments and also what I would do, as a matter of fact, is gentlemen, before I even proceed, I am going to share this particular broadcast in the comment section. Drop it, invite all of you, whoever wants to join. Let's talk about football for the next 1 hour. That's what we're going to do. For the next 1 hour, we will talk about football. So I am going in the comment sections right now, and I will be dropping that up in there. Join. Just click on the link and follow the prompts. Okay? Join the broadcast. You'll be here live with me. There you go. I just dropped the link. Yeah, right there. So, my people, before I start the broadcast, I got to play Lofa. Because the CEO from Lofa now. Yeah. CEO from Lofa, if I sit down here and don't give Lofa the upper hand, I mean, it will be very, very unfair. Yeah. So what I would do tonight is, if I have to take a side, I will. But you know, the papa in charge of the thing now. JMB. Yeah, JMV in charge. But we'll play a fair play before Nimba cry and before we come to the group analysis of what just took place, the first phase of the circle, and then we'll project, we'll discuss what we have coming up, right? But before I do that, Lofa Kante, the boys from Wallagizzy, right there, they behind me, they on my bike. They say they want to hear their song. And what happening? And I'm playing it right now. Enjoy.
When the lion in the town, them more shepherd dog and tend to go. When the lion in the town, them more shepherd dog and tend to go. When Lofa Kante in the town, them more shepherd dog and tend to go. When the lion in the town, them more shepherd dog and tend to go.
This is our time, my home. This is our time.
Lofa Kante, I say, Leki la do or die, From Port au Port, we kicking shy, scoring goal, they can't get no far morale. From Benjamin to Fisebu, Baduko, Deshketo, Foya, Konya, Tova, Umbokesa, we flockes, Ozarele, ready, in all our time, but let them feel it, baby, eating it and lead them to play, see them crying, like always show them pepper, and they say they can play, we'll be there today, Lofa Kante rally, I love my people rally, easy people rally, Mangandi people rally, my dingo people rally, Sugar Demon can't stop the shaman. Yo, man, a cheeky hair. I want me to get iron rock. Yo, man, a cheeky hair. I want me to get iron rock. We not taking sa. We not taking sa. We not taking sa. Yo, man, a cheeky hair. I want me to get iron rock. Yo, man, a cheeky hair. I want me to get iron rock. We not taking sa. We not taking sa. We not taking sa. Lofa Kante,
Ok, vous chauffez au déplacé, on est vieux appelé. Tiens, si on se tape pas, t'as pas craqué les volets. Le all shop, on voit le qui s'y est fait du passe. Ouais, on coupe pas là, des options, ou vieillis, ou on y trouve son nez. Puis comme ma diazé, pour pisser pour machine, pas pour la voilà. Tout pour il m'a tout pour ici, I gotta go for the boat. The men of DC, they lose the Guinea, one bang, la côte. And like it's we not rushing, we discover the hope. We're beginning to my game, I mean, it's space too. And they cannot dribble, I get, he may be fat, but I do. I pull a maybe on my back and pass the face of attack. We keep the up on the drop in the water, it's an trap. The crazy system we playing, we got a fake in the fat. Low. Go, you can't see a team on us, couple line it there.
let's go to the play where they say we can go. Where they poo, where they poo, where they poo, where they poo. I must go they go, yeah. Where they poo, where they poo, yeah. Where they poo, where they poo.
All right. Lofa Kante boys say they ready. Where they go at? This time they know where they go at. This time people are Lofa, the Lofa boys, the boys from the Wallagizzy Mountain. They know where the goal is. So a special congratulations for the boys of Lofa, and also to all the qualifying teams that made it to the group stage, to the next phase. Let me remove this so you guys can see what's going on here. So what has been transpiring for the past 2 weeks is what you're looking at from the group stages. Group A, you have River G, Grand G there, Maryland, Sino. That was Group A. And 2 groups had to qualify from there. It was a battle. It was quite a play. And also Group B, we have Montserrado, Bomi, Gbapolo, and Grand Cape Mount County. That was a very fascinating group too, very competitive. When you look at the highlights from what took place from Group B. And then going down to Group C, you had Nimba, Bon, Grand Cru, and Riverses. I think from this group, Group C, Nimba had a very easy ride out of there. I don't think they have met the main competition yet, but they are about to feel it. They are about to see it now that they have qualified to the next stage. So the next stage you have Lofa. No, it wasn't Lofa. Yeah, Lofa. That was a wrong group. I think I'm giving you guys a wrong group. So let me see. Let me go back to my group stages here. So if you look at what's going on from these group stages, Maryland County, Bon County, Grand Bassa County, and Bomi, these are their points, what qualified them. And out of that group, you're looking at Maryland sitting with 5 points and Bon with 4 points on top of the chart, qualifying them to move on to the next stage. And also, Group B, you see Grand County with Margibi County, and Montserrado and Grand Cru, right? So out of that group, Grand has 7 points and Margibi 5 points. That led them to move on to the next stage, quarterfinals of the game. So we go down to Group C. Group C is Lofa, Gbapolo, Sino, and Riverses County. So Lofa sitting comfortably on top of that group with 7 points. Gbapolo had 4 points, and Sino 3, and of course Riverses 3. I think Lofa had an easy way out of that group, but it was a little bit fierce and competitive with the host county hosting Lofa. It was very, very competitive with the host. But experience is always the one that's going to win. Experience in football. So yeah, that stage, and if I can get out of there to be able, let me read the last stage. Let me see if I can get the last stage where I'm at, because I cannot find it from where it is right now. And that has to do with Nimba sitting, qualifying with 4 points, Grand Cape Mount County with 3 points out of that stage group. So that's what happened with a group. What's that group? Yeah, then River G, all those other ones. So now that they have qualified to that stage, let me see the next stages that have qualified. So on the next slide, the next screen I'm bringing up, these are the group stages, right? To the quarterfinals that you're looking at. So you're looking at Group A, Maryland, and Bon. And Group B will be Grand G and Margibi. And Nimba and Cape Mount, Lofa, and Gbapolo. Easy ride for Lofa out of that group stage, Group C. And I can say it's going to be a little bit tough for Nimba to get out of that group as well. It's going to be a little bit tough. That's a very, very tough team. If Nimba gets out of that team, that means they are up for the championship, the finals, right? Because that's a very, very good team right there. Not team, group stage. And also, Grand Gide and Margibi. Unfortunately, I didn't watch Grand Gide and Margibi a lot playing. But one thing I tell people in the competition of sports and soccer is do not underestimate any team. Any team that move on to the qualifying stage should not be underestimated. Yeah, because they are there in the competition to win. I'm telling you. Watch my lips. They are there in the competition to win. So if you underestimate the next stage, any other team that qualifies to the next stage, you're mistaken. And normally coaches have an attitude, a way of doing that. They think their team is so superior, only to realize your team is trailing. And when your team is trailing now, to catch up is hard. You're on the defense now, right? You're fighting hard. And at that stage, it's hard. So when you look at these teams right here, any of these teams, these four groups that qualify to this next stage should never be underestimated. Coaches have to take their players serious. The statisticians, the coaches, the technical staff needs to be very, very, organized and very strategic in their techniques. You know your best players. You know when you can get a goal. You know when you can put on the pressure. You know those players that are game changers. So what you do in that stage with players that are game changers is to be very strategic, and this is where the statisticians, the technical staff, all those people, this is where they falter sometimes. Oh, are we from Lofa? Oh, we Nimba. And you are so overly confident and you end up losing again. Folks, I'm telling you, football, this group stage, it's no fun. This group stage that you are looking at, right? It's a stage that's very, very interesting. Let me see if I can get on the other side with this. This group stage is not a stage to play with. Yeah, it's not a stage to play with Lofa and Bon. These are stages that you mess around, you screw. Yeah, you screw up. I have one of my guys joining me over there. Let me see if I can get him in the broadcast. Very quickly. Let me see if I can get this up. Romeo, welcome to the show. Can you hear me?
All right.
Welcome to the show, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm getting you 100%.
Welcome. What's your view, man? Welcome to Talk TV. Sport analysts like you from all those groups that you've been looking at. Lofa, they got to bring the boys. The boys this year, with Joseph Numa Boaka sitting on top of the mountain of Wologisi. They say Nema can't finish.
All right. Yeah.
What you say?
So firstly, let me say many thanks to the Talk TV Media Network family for bringing our courage doing the national counter sport league across the country. And it is very difficult. Sometimes you observe that you have over 30 platforms using the network, and we will still struggle to bring you live streaming on this platform. So much appreciate the CEO and those guys that are helping to move on the team. But the national contest is a traditional league. It's one of those tournaments that bring together uh, those citizens from various counties. Because remember in Liberia we have 15 counties, and these
Right.
15 counties we have six.
Hello? Are you there? Are you there? Man, my guy is frozen. The network issue, my people, you're welcome to LRB. That part of it, he was laying a very good ground basis to bring his analysis in. You say, Romeo, if you're hearing me, you need to probably log out and log back in. Log out and log back in, please, if you're hearing me. So I'm gonna get you off the stage right there. But man, with what we've been seeing so far from the county meet, with what we have coming up as well, looking at all of these that just ended, all these group stages that qualify, and out of these group stages, you have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams, 8 counties are supposed to qualify for the quarterfinals, right? And so those who qualify, I think they probably have 1 week of rest, and they all the rest of the teams, for your information, will be played in Monrovia, Montserrat, and that's when we will see the real players. That's when we'll see players, shining stars, rising stars in soccer. So yeah, from these group stages, as previously as I was analyzing, looking at the play, when you see Group B, Grand Gita has 7 points, Margibi 5 points, and those 2 qualify out of there. All those 2 that qualify should not be underestimated. That's all I got to say. All soccer players know what I mean. Maryland County, Bond County, they're out of there. Don't say this one is a lame duck. You know, no, they fought. You're in a race to fight. Don't underestimate your opponent. Don't. No, and I'm speaking specifically to Lofa County, because Lofa, in a special way, is dear to my heart. You know, I'm from Lofa, so I want Lofa to win. Yeah, I know I have in-laws in Bond County, but hey, I'm their uncle now. I'm their uncle, so uncle got to win. And also, so Lofa and Gbapolo out of that group, Lofa easily got out of that group, very easily, right? Very easily. So what I would do, while I await my guy, I would give you a little bit of a coverage of the game. One of our guys who was just here, who was trying to log in, cover a couple of those games for us. And so I have one of it here that I really do want to share for you guys. It's very brief, but this is a game. It's part of the game. So this is it right there. Suntalk TV Media Network. You can find it on our page. Those of you who want to go and replay and see, this is it. Enjoy.
Wherever you find yourself doing, we'd like to say welcome to Talk TV Media Network. We are here at the David Cohen Sport page, and the people we play of Banga, and the ball will travel to the Heavenly Sky. This player from Maryland have 1 man to contend with. Ever been chased by this player from Bum County. It will travel deep into the heart of Maryland. This defender and number 22 will put his legs into it, travel into the center circle, stay around the 8-yard ball of Maryland County. This player from Bum County will snatch it away. A beautiful clearing there by that player from Maryland 0 and Bum County 0. If you are just joining us, this is Talk TV Media Network, and we will go to the play-by-play discussion right here. The ball will travel into the even sky. Bum County, no more tech team, and this player from Bum, he will look for a teammate. Have 1 man to do it. Beautiful play away. Bum County into the heart of Maryland. And slash it by a deflected ball. And Maryland will push in the dangerous zone. The referee said play on. No handball at all. And still into the high.
Bum County, Maryland, and this player from Bum County will look for a teammate. Everything been clear about this defender. Then he will put his legs into it. We are trying to bring you clear pictures of happenings here. The referee will say 5, and it's around 20 to 30 meters away from the dangerous zone of Maryland. Maryland, people say this the capital of Maryland, and the Marylander top of the even sky. No threat at all. Adam Conway, who played for CC United in the 2nd Division League, is here cracking for Bum County. He played 2 matches, no goal. And Gavi, who played for Greenville FC Cracker, he's wearing number 11. Maryland's on the attack.
Okay, folks. So I'm gonna hold it right there. This is how we're gonna be broadcasting tonight. This is how we do it here at Talk TV Media Network. We bring it the way people don't bring sports. We analyze it. We bring, even if you have to miss it in real time, we have a way where we bring it to you as though you enjoy. So Romeo, welcome back. You were talking about the county meet, and apparently your data wherever hole you hiding in tonight. You know, the data giving you, I don't know whether the rabbit hole you in or the groundhog hole you in. So it on you tonight, it on you highway. So, but welcome, man. Take the mic from me. Talk to me. Talk to our viewers.
So, thank you for bringing me back on the platform. And the National County Sport Meet will continue next week because they're giving break to the players to rest and practice to continue their quarterfinal matches.
Right.
Let me say thanks to the LF for organizing such a tournament. And this year, the tournament seems to be a bit transparent. Yeah. In Bum County, where the Zoom was very tedious and they were needed to separate the various games and the games to play at the same time to not bring in any misunderstanding where the issue of bravery will be involved. So the game between Basso and that of Bumi was transferred to Kakata, the capital of Magibi, and at the famous Nestor Bido Sports Stadium. It's the name of the stadium in Kakata. They call it Nestor Bido. So Pastor and Bumi went to a 1-1 draw that led Bum County to qualify for the quarterfinal. The reason Bum County qualified is just simple because in the Zoom, Bum County have 3 points.
Right.
Basel also had 3 points. And Bumi had 1 point. And they saw Eastern Boys of Maryland have 4 points. So this is the last game. And in the last game, you observe that either you draw, if you draw, you also help someone to qualify. If you win, meaning when you win, meaning you will qualify straight to the quarterfinal. So when they went to the match, Grand Pastor went to a 1-1 draw with Bumi. And Bum County and Maryland went to a 0-0 draw at the David Coyon Sport Pitch in Bangkok. And you will notice that Grand Pastor and that of Bum County have the same point. Yeah.
Right.
And the reason FIFA took Bum County over Barca is that Bum County scored more goals.
So is they on fair play? Did the other team, because of FIFA rules, did they win? Did they advance to the next stage because of fair play? Whoever has a better play.
Yeah, according to FIFA rules, every league has its own rules. So Lee will tell you that the rules is head-to-head record. Head-to-head record look at it. You beat me and I don't beat you. So if you want to have the point because I beat you, so I will go. But according to the rules that the LFA use for the country is that they go by goal. No matter goal you score during the group stage, will also
Okay.
qualify you. Yeah. So the boys of Bon County were able to score 4 goals in their matches.
Right.
And Grand Bassa were able to score 2 goals. Grand Bassa were able to score 2.
Let me
And
bring
Bon
that.
County,
Let me bring that fixture up there, so maybe that will help because it's difficult to remember all of that stuff.
yeah. So they were able to score 4 goals to qualify them. Yeah. So like you can see the feature, Barca were in Group A. You see Barca score how many goals?
3.
Barca, Grand Bassa score.
Barca total goals. Go for a point.
Yeah,
3.
they get goal for, but under the FIFA rule right now, they don't go for goal for.
They have one win. Grand Bassa had 1 win and 0 draw.
Which is 3 points.
And 2 losses.
Yeah. So if you see it, you will see Bon County with 4 points, and you see Maryland also have 5 points.
So what I see in that group with Grand Bassa, right? Bon County had 1 win, just like Grand Bassa, and then draw. Bon County had 1 draw, and Grand Bassa 0, right? And then they lost 1, and Grand Bassa 2.
All right. So according to the feature, if you look at the list, you will see D. Where you are seeing D is draw.
Right.
So Maryland draw 2 games. 2 games.
Yeah.
Bon County also when they draw 1 game and they win 1. So it pushed them to 4 points.
Yeah, that what happened. And the losses, like Maryland had 0 loss. And Grand Bassa had 2 losses. And then Bon County had 1 loss.
Yeah.
So I think it is from there. So it said that people from Grand Bassa, the Grand Bassolians, are they angry? Are they mad? Did they think they were just gonna go out of this group stage easy? Is that what's happening in the town or in the corridor of sport?
For Group A, Grand Bassa have been one county that everybody is always on. Because sometimes you have always do that preparation, sometimes 2-3 more ahead of the national country sport meet in the country. So Grand Bassa came on a very high momentum. And if my memory can set me free, in my GB, of course I was not there, but we saw the post that the Bassa Fan Association donated money ahead of a game against Bomi to the player to encourage the player to beat Bomi.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, that was the result of the game to qualify Bon County to the quarterfinal. So Great Battles this time is saying that they are firing a protest against the boys of Bomi. Yes, Bomi again Bon County. Bomi 2 key players. 1 player in the 4th division league, 1 player for Heavy 11 in the 4th division, and the other player for they call the club. There's a club in the 2nd division league. He also play for. Yeah. So
for
this
Bomina.
player will not injure.
For Bomina. For Bomi, right?
Come again?
I said for Bomi.
Yeah, for Bomi. Yeah, they were on an injury. They were on an injury for Bomi. And 3 years from a camp for Pogo riding a camp to go to club at night in Bon County. Yeah. And according to the rules, Bomi said they invited the connect system of FIFA to replace the player. It is that true? I saw it, right? And Graham Pastor is saying that these players are not in the connect system. Well, we're talking about Kamara, who see Fasel in the first division league, were replaced by the player for Heavy 11. We are also talking about Kamara, who played for Gainesville FC in the second league, were also replaced by the player that were on injury for the second division league. So the FIFA now is looking at the entire protest
But
that they are.
what is wrong with that? If the player is from Bronx County, is there any problem wrong with that?
Coming in?
If the player is from Grand Bassa or Bronx County, does that matter?
Yeah, but what Bassa is trying to do is that if they win a protest, meaning Bronx County will drop.
Right.
Because Bassa has 6 points.
Right. And I already got that picture, right? The protest is simply because Grand Bassa didn't qualify, so they want to fight it.
So the final here on Monday.
So they can walk their way up, and if they win the protest with LFA, that means Bon is out to the next group stage.
So according to FIFA, the entire protest stuff will come out on Monday. The final hearing will be on Monday, which is tomorrow. Will be the final hearing of the protest. So whosoever win the protest, if Basel lose the protest, meaning Bronx County will remain where they are to play Lofa County in the knockout stage. If they lose the protest, meaning Basel will play Lofa.
But how you look at the whole protest? You think that's fair though? If Bon goes ahead and loses, now that they qualify from the points standpoint, right? If not, they file the protest. Don't you think if they lose, they could take that to the FIFA level as well?
According to the FIFA rules in the country, it happened to Magibi in the 2021 National Contest Sport Meet under the regime of their chairman called Abu Fofana. By that time, he was chairman for Magibi. And Magibi raised a protest against Maserado, where Maserado used a goalkeeper that played for the national team against their counterpart, Togo. So when they read the protest, they wrote the protest. Magibi won the protest, and the 3 points were withdrawn from Maserado to give it to Magibi to qualify to go at the Samuel Canado Sport Stadium. So if Grand Bassa win the protest, meaning the point will be withdrawn for Bronx County. Bronx County will still have their 4, but the point will be withdrawn from Bomi to add the Grand Bassa point to make it 6 to qualify.
Wow, I can't wait to see what that will be like tomorrow. But look at what I put on the screen, right? I want us to give this analysis. Maryland and Buffalo. Who do you think will qualify out of there?
For our own observation as a sport journalist within the country, Maryland qualified with 5 points. And Buffalo also did well in a Zoom, looking at those caliber players that Maryland have and the same type of players that Buffalo also have. This game is a very tough game.
Yeah, but somebody has to win to move on to the next stage, though. Who do you think is well positioned to move on from this stage, from your own analysis?
All right. So for my own analysis, watching these various games play across the country, So I think Maryland should qualify for the semi-final of this stage because the caliber of player that Maryland have, Maryland may qualify for the semi-final of this stage.
What about okay? Let's move on to the next stage. Lofa and Bon.
Lofa and Bon. Lofa County, I can say for free. Lofa County is already in the semi-final. because
Why would
Lofa
you say that?
Lofa Kante qualified with 7 points with the Zoom. Lofa keeper with 7 points. It was a
Right?
very difficult. It was a very difficult Zoom to qualify for. Just imagine of the Zoom never make it to the quarterfinal to tell you that the Zoom was a very technical Zoom. Sano was the host. Sano never qualified for the quarterfinal.
Right, right.
Sano
Yeah.
left there.
I can
Yeah,
imagine with that. I can concur with that.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I
So
look at it,
Lofa,
I look at the time they play, right? The time they play, how you call it?
so so
Lofa and Sino.
so
It was very competitive.
yeah. So the first game is going to be on the 25th of January. It's going to be Maryland will play against the boys of Papuru.
Mm-hmm.
Lofa County will go against Bon County. But for sure, Lofa County will qualify. Because the Zoom Lofa keeper, in fact, Lofa and Grand Chile is the only country that qualify with 7 points. All of those group stages.
Right.
Grand Chile qualify with 7 points, which means Grand Chile won 2 games and draw the last game. And Lofa County won 2 games and draw 1 game.
But the thing though, Romeo, the thing though is sometimes I said it earlier, technical staff, coaches, statisticians, they have a way of having this overconfidence and not the game is never over until the last whistle is blown by the referee.
All
Right?
right, so
When they chill out
there's a
sometimes,
saying.
and that's not good. I don't like that kind of play. Especially if I would think Lofa, technical staff, could do that. And some of these coaches.
So there's a saying that says, no matter how the eagle fly, it will still touch the ground. But again, before the eagle touch the ground, be certain means that the eagle have gone within the sky.
Mm-hmm.
So Lofa, the position Lofa came from on the table to be Lofa is a very tedious game. The coach
So you're
of
looking at that zone C, that Lofa just came out of is Lofa, Bapolo, Sano, and River Cess.
River says. All
Yeah.
right. So the whole zoom is that River says, not River says, but Sano was the one who host. Sano
Right.
was the official host. But look at the position of Sano. Sano is nowhere to be found among those 8 teams that are qualified to the Summer Candles posting.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you're
So
right. The only 2 teams that qualify with 7 points is Lofa and Grand Jide.
yeah. So 7 points. Lofa and Granger are the only thing that qualify. So Lofa is not team to overlook right now in the quarterfinal. If you play in Lofa as a country, you gotta play Lofa with your whole heart. Play then.
You know,
Like you are playing.
You know though, when I watched a couple of Lofa County games, Lofa kind of came from behind. And when you score on Lofa, you realize, you think Lofa, that's when you even give them more momentum to come and equalize and take the lead. That's how they beat all their games. So it's not like it is not a team that you can score on and sit and relax.
Yeah. So one of those key players that is that play for Lofa that is need to be very monitored is Jean Tappet. Jean Tappet is too fast in scoring. Jean Tappet score for any other club team in the country right now. He once played for Shatter SC and later he went back to the 3rd Division League. But Jean Tappet is player to watch. He qualified Lofa to SKD. So you got to watch him. You got to build a team to close him off on scoring because he's the one who redeemed all Lofa goals in the group stage matches.
Wow. Well, if you attack the man, such a man, so much or whatsoever, then you open up on the other side. The other guys will score. Normally that's how the game. But let's finish this group stages, right? Grand Jide and Kidman. Grand Jide and Kidman.
So
Who you think will survive
So
out of that zone?
so if it comes to Grand Gila and Cayman Zoom, Grand Gila qualified with 7 points.
Right.
And let's look at the point Cape Man qualified with. Cape Man qualified with not less than 3 to 4 points, right? And Cape Man Zoom, Cape Man qualified with 3 points. And
Right.
Nima qualified with 4 points.
With 4 points. Correct.
So 4 points. So to tell you that Grenadilla Zoom was not a Zoom that you have Bebe Kante in. Grenadilla Zoom, you have Magibi, you have Grenku, who is the current champion of the national contest sport meet. The current champion of the national contest sport meet is Grenku. You have Grenku. You have Monserrato. And you have Grenadilla. And seeing Grenadilla coming out with it from the Zoom with 7 points to tell you that the caliber of players or the status of connection of the players are on note and they are working in line with the coach to get better results for the country. So it will be difficult for them.
Wow.
If Grenadilla beat Grand came out 2 goals or 3 goals, meaning they play hard. Because all of their games, there are 2 games they came off Victoria, winning it 3-3 to 6 points. And for free, I can say Grenadilla were only happy Magibi to qualify. That the reason they draw Magibi. But Grenadilla, the team, the caliber player, Grenadilla will be Magibi. With the game we watch, with the chances they have, and they may use it, it will be Magibi. But I
So
think that particular match was a match of friendship.
wow. So the last group, right? I want us to analyze the last group, which has to do with Nimba, and Magibi.
Nima and Magibi Zoom is a very interesting. I want to
yeah. So hold on. Nima and Magibi, when you look at group, Magibi counted a group. Magibi counted qualified with 5 points, and Nimba with 4 points. Right?
Yeah.
So it is a very interesting group stage right there when you look at Nimba and Magibi. Moving on, who I think that Nimba is not the Nimba that it used to be. It's just a rivalry. It's just a rivalry between Nimba and Lofa. There's just something about it, right? But I feel like it will be hard for Nimba to survive. I think Magibi my bury Nimba from that group stage.
No, Magibi. The reason you see Magibi having 5 points because they were 4 in Zoom. They were 4. And when you have 4 in Zoom, it's very difficult for 4 points to qualify you. It's very difficult. So 5 points is the least point in that Zoom to qualify you. It's very difficult for 4 to qualify you. If 4 qualify you, meaning you qualify on a goal or goal stage.
Wow. So you are intimating, you saying that Nimba may qualify out of the zone. That's why you telling me?
Nima qualified because Nima, they were 3 in Zoom. 3. They were 3 in Zoom. And when you're 3 in Zoom, 4 points can qualify you. 4 points can qualify you. 3 points can qualify you when you're 3 in Zoom.
Right. You're right. I agree with that. So that is exactly, you just said it though. That is exactly my point. When you look at that 3, only 3 of them were in there. Nima didn't fight so hard to play to qualify with 4 points, right? But when you look at a group that Magibi were in with Grand Gide and Monserrato and Grand Cru, when you look at that group stage right there, and Magibi qualify out of that group B, I'm talking about Group B, with 5 points. Magibi, to me, has a better chance to beat Nimba.
So Magini had chance to win Nima. It is truth because football you don't overlook anybody, right? And everybody go to the game with the mindset of winning.
Right.
It's just like you go in red test. Everybody go to the test or the pass. So they go to the tabetta to win. So Mikey B may win. It is true. But the Nima Kante is a face of the national Kante sport league.
Talk to us. Talk to us about this game that you cover. What was your experience about this game? So we can play a little bit. Are you there? Okay. It seems like he's
Nima
frozen.
Kante is a face of the national.
A man frozen. Yeah. So I'm gonna play this. This is one of the games that our guys cover over there
If you
in Bonn. Are you there? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
if you are talking about, you are also talking about those teams that have faced within the national Kante sport league. But mind you, Nima is not a team to overlook. Magibi is not a team to also overlook. But the reality is that Nima is in face of the national country sport league. They have won it double times.
That doesn't mean that it cannot be beaten. If any team that qualifies over should not be overlooked. My man, that
Yeah,
competition is
definitely.
over.
Yeah, definitely.
So I was saying, I wanted you to talk to our viewers about this game that I have up that I'm about to play. What was your experience with this? This was it Grand Bassa?
That particular game was in Bonn County.
Right, yeah. This was Bonn County. You're right. So listen, right? Very interesting.
Into the heart of Maryland, this defender and that number 22 will put his legs into it, travel into the center circle, stay around the 8-yard ball of Maryland County. This player from Bonn County will snatch it away. A beautiful clearing there by that player from Maryland 0 and Bonn County 0. If you are just joining us, this is Talk TV Media Network. And we will go to the play-by-play discussion right here. The ball will travel into the even sky. Bonn County, no more tech team. And this player from Bonn, he will look for a teammate. Have 1 minute to do it. Beautiful play away. Bonn County into the heart of Maryland and slash it by a deflected ball. And Maryland will push in the dangerous zone. The referee said play on. No handball. Around the Patawi Bell, if you are around Totota, if you are around Plymouth, would like to say welcome to Talk Television Network. Those of you in the desperate would like to say welcome. Talk TV is here for you. Bonn County, you were looking for a teammate, and not just do it well to this number 4 defender of Maryland County. It will travel to the even sky. This player from Bonn will have it clear away. And Bonn County will push into the attack. Put his legs in the slot it into the heart. Bonn County, number 6 will look for a teammate. 6 will bring in number 21. 21 will have 1 minute.
Okay. So that was just a preview of what transpired for the Gone stage of soccer. Which we call football here in America. They call it soccer. You know, Americans have their own way of doing stuff. Soccer. That's football. It's called football. Football. Because you play with your foot. With your 2 feet. That's why it's called football. You say soccer.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So when you look at these group stages that we talked about, what's your perspective so far What are you anticipating for what's to come? What's to come? Your analysis,
Uh,
the players, which players from these teams were very striking to you that just like you talk about the guy on the Lofa team, just forgot his name, that people need to watch. What are some from these four teams? What are some of the players that you think people need to watch for? Coaches need to watch
all
for.
right. So for my Gibi team, they need to watch out for Pascal Harris, who played for Wologisi FC in the second division league in Liberia. They also need to watch out for Otis. Otis play in the Magiri third division league. They
Mhm.
also need to watch out for Cancelo Z, who also play for FC Fasel in the fourth division league. And uh, for Brown County, they need to watch out for uh, CZ United Cracker in the second division league. His name is Adam Kowe, one of those cool, the more physical striker. Lofa County need to look at. Then come to Lofa, one of those talented players. Lofa County need to really stands to look at is Jean Tappet. Bon County need to look at Jean Tappet critically. Because Jean Tappet is slippery like okra, fast to score like Messi. I don't even know how to call this player. Yeah,
Really?
very fast, very fast to score.
Wow.
Yeah. So Maryland County player to watch for Maryland game is Tumbe. Tumbe's play for Gunnersville. You need to watch out for Tumbe. Tumbe is very skillful. He was the one who beat.
Wow.
Tumbe is too skillful. Yeah.
But my man,
And for the other Zoom,
yeah, the other zones.
and for the other Zooms, like Nima, I was now that on top of Nima games. I never watched most of the games because at the same time Nima game was playing, it was the same time I was
Yeah.
like busy
It is just
taking
hard to
statistics
keep up
and
with
other
all
things.
the yeah,
Yeah,
it's just hard to keep up with all the games and all the players, yeah, very difficult. And I think what we do need to do is to bring most of the sports enthusiasts who are watching from different facets because everybody have their own interest. So it would bring everybody on a platform like this. We are able to just
definitely,
get
definitely.
different views and analysis, different perspectives, as in just one or two. But I mean, yeah, this is a very good start. So, folks, as the counter meet is heating up, I mean, the fire, the Liberian man say they just put the wool under the fire and they light it. The wool it just lit up. So now the real thing coming in the next 1 week. Yeah. At
So
the, at
one
the
of those
SK,
one of so one of those teams that I will look for the LFA to welcome. If any member of the LFA is watching, they talk TV media network tonight, and it's about 6 minutes past 9 o'clock in Liberia. I will call onto you, the LFA president. You need to critical observe your reference that will be
the
referencing
referee,
these quarterfinal matches.
yeah,
These
because
quarterfinal matches.
referees play a very critical role when it comes to decision making. Very, very critical
Yeah.
role.
There was a nurse that was in Sano doing the lag game that led to people getting hurt and other things because the decision that was made by the ref. Just on the ball game, everybody understand the game. They know where and when also can occur in the game. Definitely.
But are they
And I gotta be,
are you do you know if now that they move to the next stage, right? With soccer and football advancing so much like this with the VAR, Do you know if LFA has anything in place for that, especially at the Samuel Kanyando Sport Complex for VAR? Because it's easier to review that. It's a goal. Somebody say it's not a goal. Go to the VAR referee and make sure. Simple as it is. Are they not able to have that available?
But yeah, so for our country, I think the mindset of the LFA is there, or I think they are thinking on it, but we need to be they need to be very critical when it comes to blowing the whistle. The issue of the whistle is not for a cheering game. The whistle is not to call someone to say come by me rest. If you blow that whistle on the field, meaning you are calling attention for certain things. If my memory can set me free, the last country me again, Grange and Nima, there was a goal that was cancelled by the referee that led to a lot of damages at the Samuel Kanyando Sports Stadium in Monrovia. The Liberia is the only country we have. The referee should not bring nuts. One good thing about the country is that everyone want their country to win something.
Right.
Go to the game of minds, go to the game to ref fair. Because if you monitor the game, again, Grange there was a ball playing into the air, and nowhere in the game you can see someone kicking Konogi, and then they blow where you get to the TD man coming off on the pool, or it's staying on the bar, then blow for us. No, it cannot work. In fact, the man and the defender were in the air together. So meaning that the defender was ahead of the man in the bars, and they struck up volleyball. He said it was an Oscar that led to a lot of damages at the SKD. Labrador get no playing pitch in this country besides SKD. You mean when SKD is damaged, all of Labrador game will be played all over the country,
What about
and there will be a
ATS?
lot of expenses for the
What about
country.
what about
And
ATS?
you people will be the cost of those expenses. Come again?
What about ATS? I thought ATS is this the ATS? I thought this is ATS or SKD.
All right. The country
Is this the
FIFA
SKD?
has
Is this SKD? You said
no, they don't play game on ATS right now. ATS on a renovation. ATS on a renovation. They don't play on, they
which
don't play
football
on,
pitch? Which football soccer field is this? I thought this was SKD.
SKD cannot close, so I think it's SG fast their new.
That's
Yeah,
the place. That's the place they go.
SKD.
That's I was just messing with you. That's the place they go on World Cup was played. Right there. That stadium you saw.
So they don't the summer kind of sport page in Monrovia.
Yeah.
So
So
ATS on
and
ATS on a renovation.
another thing that is very critical for our players is when you see these players playing on the gravel, on in the dust, gravel. This is a tournament, right? And if we that are here in the US or in the diaspora, even just kids tournament is on the turf. The grass is green, really good, cut, well paved, landscaped, very nice. But we see our own national leaders, and this is where I come in. Our own national leaders do not pay attention to this. And it behoves me, I will say it here on this platform, that the only soccer legend that brought Liberia to the limelight had the opportunity for 6 years and could not even change the LSKD, the stadiums around the country. That's the problem, you know. And I hope that the current president, President Boakai, I heard he loves sport too, will see something to do about this because you can't have these boys playing like this. Look at the ground, the gravel. When you slide somebody for now, they're going to hurt themselves. This is a national serious league that has been played, right? And at least SKD, I don't know how good they are in taking care of the grass
So
so far, That is a problem for them to take out. And you point out a very key point too that I'm trying to I'm going to re-emphasize on. Referees play a very, very major role when it comes to managing the game, because the decisions are on you. The mistake, you and your linesman, if you guys are not in unison or working together as a team, there will always be a problem. Referees and linesmen need to work fair play. The game is all about fair play. So because there are two competing parties, one wants to win, one wants to win, and you are in the middle. You don't want to cause chaos. You want to play as safe as you can, fair as you can, so that everybody will say, oh, he did his best. That's what you want to do. But this is the time people goes to work and start bribing referees. You know, LFA, you watching this, you know, put your art together. We don't want properties destroyed. We don't want lives lost because of one poor management of a game by a referee. We don't want that. So please, because this one that's coming up is going to be very, very, very heated in Monrovia. Do you agree with me?
Yeah, definitely. When the team of those county churches, some kind those sport page, they don't go joke. Everybody go for win. Because where you have Marylanders, Grangians, McGibbians,
Lothian,
Lothians, and whatsoever council that have supporters at the SKD will want that country to win. And if Guineans fair, they will please the player riot. But trust me, if it has something to do with the referee, there will be a lot of knocks on the field. If they say, oh, this player did not perform, fine. You can meet your player, but you will not find people making no breaking chairs because the player not perform. No. But if the FIFA did not perform the way he's supposed to perform or the way he needed to perform, will bring knocks on the field, will bring damages at the stadium. It happened. The Grenadian sport team, they sport the chair, they sport a lot of teams. FIFA were the same people who went to fix those material that was sport because of that one man they put in the center. Wow. So
wow.
the NFL need to be focused and decide, look among those referees, they are good and put them to the match. And definitely we can get good results and those supporters will blame the players instead of blaming the referee.
That's good. That's good. That's good, folks. Welcome. This is the Sunday talk here at Sport Talk at Talk TV Media Network. Today joining me is Romeo Isei, one of our sport reporters here, with myself and all of our sport reporters, our sport enthusiasts that are out there. Those who wants to join us, the platform is here. We will be airing this every Sunday or every Saturday, bringing you play-by-play, not just play-by-play, but a retrospective look of weekly analysis at when a game resumes. And exactly, just like I always say, this is it, Tabella. It's called Tabella. Yeah.
The game is called Tabera because they say when Tabera meet, you know what we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Tabella. Got to play it. And this is a game that unites. This is a game that brings people together. This is a game that brings adversaries, enemies together. Enemies become friends. They sit together, they share, they eat, they cheer. The game that unites, that brings people together, that brings peace. Tabella, football. So when you're doing it, when you're playing this, folks, referee, that one man that's sitting right there in the middle of that field that has a whistle in his hand, please, you have a lot of power in your hand. And especially nowadays with VAR, I don't know if our people, LFA has money to have VAR. They're working with FIFA. You know, they see the improvement of the sport. They see the necessity. Why it is so necessary to have VAR? especially in the stages of the game at the SKD. SKD is the only major national sports stadium that we have. So having the VAR there is very necessary, especially with the teams that are supposed to be coming, folks. The Nima Park County people keep texting me. They keep giving me a hard time and say I gotta give them their song. Yeah. So I'm gonna give them their song and I will come back to close right after their song is over. They say because I play Lofa County song, I gotta play Nima song. These people there are rivals. Nobody understands what's going on between them. But it is what it is. Soccer is fun. Soccer is exciting. Soccer is something that will make you not sit on your seat. It will shake your butt. You'll keep going. You know, some of us, when we're watching soccer, hey, my people, when somebody's sitting down by me, I'm watching soccer, don't sit down, I can kick. Just like on the same field of play, the way the ball moving, that's how I can go. So, the Nima people, y'all got your song. Y'all dancing small, y'all. Y'all dancing. You're right there. So that way, y'all will not blame me.
Pile, Nima Kante pile. Pile, Nima Kante pile. Pile, Nima Kante pile. Waoma, 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 waoma. Yaya oma sao. Waoma, waoma, waoma. Akaka leko Nima, akaka. Nima Kante get the morale. Akaka leko Nima, akaka. I see we every morning wow. Akaka leko Nima, akaka.
Anima, you won't be alone, like you not know your hair. We here for the trophy, we not come to play. Yeah, we learn. We from Nima Kante, we play. All the content, show you happy. We from Nima, we the best. So just say, don't get fair. We be playing, you be shaking at the trophy, now we take it. Trophy, now we take it. Trophy, now we take it.
Waoma, 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 waoma. Yaya oma sao. Waoma, waoma, waoma. Sim.
See, you gon' fire, girl, when you might enter. That's the prayer lecture and the wine paper. Come on, do the cover, some of them back. Nima Kante, we are proper, why you back? Why you back? Money, pay, why, man, pay, me, I can't pay. Can I look where pay?
Yabo Nima ya se o. Your way, who come with fire? Who bring the fire? Nima Kante come with fire. Oh, baby. Nima Kolako. Pile, Nima Kante pile. Pile, Nima Kante pile. Pile, Nima Kante pile. Waoma, 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 waoma. Yaya oma sao. Waoma, waoma, waoma.
We did it before, we can do it again. We beat them before, we will stay beat it again. Nima wake up, Nima wake up, Nima wake up, I said Nima Kante wake up. If you have fun, Nima, let me see you on your feet. Nima Kante beat them, put your people on their feet.
Boy, bola Nima tona na ipike. I want play come from Belengio. Some I play come from Bogrado. Some I play come from Sanikole. And some I play come from
We winning the talkie, but we coming straight and flocky. Nima Kante boys, yeah, we know you have a noise. That we the one that made a football play. They want a minute, they want football play. Yeah, if you don't say you official for Nima, you not support the song and the team, you don't say losing your position. You say if you DJ for Nima, you not playing the song, my brother. You want to say that man about say.
Nima Kante get the morale. I see we every morning wow.
I tell you to lead the king steady. I say I tell you to lead the king steady. And Nima Kante morale. Our boys, they know how to play the game. The girls, they know how to play the game.
I say, let it too high. You're not able, so you're back, Lanza.
Pepele, Nima Kante your pepele. Oh, pepele, Nima Kante your pepele. You are never, your house. Let's celebrate for Nima Kante. Chairman Goswelly, Ambassador Constance Guan, and entire Nima Kante legislative caucus and see you.
Nima Kante, Nima Kante, Nima Kante. Hey, my people, my Nima Kante people. Nima Kante. They say when I play the music, now it say Nima Kante. Yeah, there. Nima Kante to all the Nima Legislative Caucus. And also, before I take leave of you guys, on a special note, the management of Talk TV Media Network wants to extend a heartfelt condolences and sympathy to the people of Nima for the loss of their godfather, the late General Prince Y. Johnson, who was finally laid to rest yesterday. To our reporter out there who work seriously, Prince Miawe, my heart's off to you, boy. You did extremely well, excellently. And I'm glad you even toured your own county to see what Nimba is made of. All your hard work, my prayer is that it will pay off. That God will bless you and bless you mightily in the future. But to the people of Nimba, there's a saying that says that when one brother is hurting, another brother, same brother, you cannot sit by. Nimba is hurting right now. Nimba is crying. Nimba is in pain. And as uncles of Nimba, we cannot sit by. And as a result, we say we're praying for you, that God will replace another hero, one that will stand up for what is right, even if he has to stand alone. We love you and take solace in the Lord. And to the Vice President, Jeremiah Cohn, you've done a good job, and your team, the Legislative Caucus of Nimba, and all the fans and the partisans of Nimba County. We want to say, on behalf of Talk TV Media Network, you're Namaya. Namaya. Talk TV Media Network is an independent media station here. We are not sponsored by any politician. We are self-sponsored. We are an independent platform. And based here in the United States and in Liberia as well. We look forward to expanding in the future. For those of you who do not know, we don't take sides. We're not a network that sits in the pocket of a politician. No, we're here to speak the truth. We're here to dissect the truth. So we'll bring you politics, we'll bring you news, information, dialects in different dialects of Liberia and stuff. We'll bring you information that is very, very beneficial, very, very productive to the community and to the nation of Liberia. We're not here to tear our country down. No, we're not here. If there are ills in society that are going on, we'll expose them. My man, let me tell you this. I live in America. The American government here, all the bad things that you think of in the world, it can happen here too. But what the media in America doing? You can see it? Y'all can see it? No. You can't just see it. They put more of their good stuff for the world to see. That's what's going on. I'm telling you. So the media in Liberia, you need to rethink. You need to refocus your mind. Because you play a very pivotal role when it comes to news and information dissemination. You play a very key role. You have the power in your hand, the power of the pen, and the power of the mic to project what Liberia should look like to the rest of the world. And that is why you just don't go, you get your cell phone, you think you overnight journalist now, your media, you go open small little platform that you think this and that. No, that's not what journalism is about. You want to post all kinds of stuff on your platforms and stuff like that. So you want to tell me negativity. The Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So what you think is what comes out, right? If you're thinking and doing more positive things, more good will come out of you. If you think negative and do more negative things keep happening to you. That's what happens. The more negatively you project Liberia to the rest of the world, that's why you get to see. But the more positive you think about Liberia and the good things about Liberia and project Liberia on the map in a good way, like other nations do, the better. The better it gets. You don't sit here and you see CNN and you see NBC or Fox and talking all about the shooting. Every day, people die in America at the hand of a gun. Every day. Every day. You don't see that all around the world like that on your media platforms or whatever, on those national outlets and stuff. People protect their own. So Liberian journalists, you got to learn. There's a lot to learn. This is a sports show, but I just felt like this is how I had to close because we Liberians, we see, I don't know what are our ratings. You're looking for ratings. You're looking for people to follow you. So the only way people can follow you is when you're projecting negativity. The only way you want people to follow your platform is when you are being evil and vicious and nasty and cursing people up and down. No. Feed yourself with something good, and good will come out of you. Like the late United States President John F. Kennedy said, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. That is the question I beg to leave with you tonight. Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. That's JFK. What are you doing for Liberia that will move Liberia forward? What are you doing for Liberia that our children and our grandchildren will come and say, oh, we had our fathers here, our mothers that have sacrificed and have done so well. And this is why we have such a beautiful, prosperous nation. What are you doing? We sit next door. When you get sick, you run to Ghana for treatment, or Sierra Leone or Ivory Coast. How do you think those people got to where they are? Because of sacrifice. Like people like Jerry John Rawlings, J.J. Rawlings. He had to be one of those, the Joseph, that God handpicked, that shift Ghana around to have Ghana where Ghana is today. So today in the evening or at night, when you enter Ghana, you feel like you're in America or you are in Europe. And you have the power in your hands to shift that destiny too. But it comes with a sacrifice. It comes with a sacrifice. You cannot be burning government buildings, taxpayers' money, to create mayhem, to create chaos. No, the days of chaos are over. Ain't nobody want to go back to the days of war. We know better. This generation knows better. We must move on and move on for the better of the country. That's it. So this is why I am calling on all peace-loving Liberians and all peace-loving media outlets and journalists to rally hands around this government to make it what it ought to be. How can you not reconcile or come together for the sake of development, growth, good roads, good water, electricity everywhere for the nation? How can you not want to put your hands together for that? Folks, no, we are in the 21st century world. We are. So we must look forward. Like Martin Luther said, I have a dream. I have a dream that one day my American children that are born in America will live in the nation of Liberia, where they will drink clean drinking water, where they will have 24-hour, 24/7 electricity, where they will fly in every country, in every county, in every village with quota. I have that dream, the Martin Luther King dream. That's what I'm having for Liberia tonight. If you can see it here, it can be done. It takes vision. It takes perseverance. It takes fight. If you are not in the boat of growth, of development of the country, get out. Go live somewhere else in a foreign country where you've built your mansions and whatever. Go live there. But if you're in a country and you have money, develop, invest. I'm telling you. So this is how I end today's broadcast here at Talk TV Media Network. I thank each and every one of you for being a part of the show today. This is a sport broadcast. And of course, I won't leave the show. Today was going to be our Sunday broadcast, but we thought it wise to bring the sports talk here at Talk TV Media Network. So what we intend to do today, or what I do intend to do before I take leave of you, is to leave this song with you in honor of past leaders, national, I would say the Lone Star national team, past leaders. This song is for you guys. Because if you all didn't lay the groundwork, the county meets that we have today, everything, you have to lay the old mat. It is on the old mat you have to sit to make a new mat. That's the parable our old people taught us. So all the players, like Mama Musa, all those guys, George Weah, Salensa Diba, all these guys that you're looking at, let me bring them on the stage. All the senior players, Mama G, all those. This is for all of you guys. You guys have been there in the trenches. Let's shine Liberia. We can do it. So I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Same time, same station, every Sunday at 8 p.m. Liberian time, which is 2 p.m. here in United States Central Standard Time for us. So I look forward to seeing you next week here, bringing you information on sports. This one is for you. Enjoy and have a good evening.
Liberia don't style, bring on victory. Liberia don't style. Liberia don't style, famous Sakai. Liberia don't style. Liberia don't style, see your player, don't style your player. Liberia don't style, see your player, don't style. Liberia don't style, see your player, don't style your player. Liberia don't style, see your player, don't style. Liberia love you, your player, love you, your player. Liberia love you, see your player, don't style. Liberia love you, your player, they love you, your player. Liberia love you, see your player, don't style. Present and we are seeing your player. Where I want to wish your success, so you can wish and see your player. Mustafa Raji with your success, so player, see your player, oh yo. Don't stop player, I see your player, oh. Anywhere you play, Liberian people love you, oh. Anywhere you go, Liberian people love you, oh. Anywhere you play, Liberian people with you victory. Anywhere you go, Liberian people need you, oh. Don't stop player, see your players, bring us victory. Aware. Don't stop player, play for victory. Stop player, see your player, see your player. Stop player, see your player, style. Number one player, see your player, Number two player, see your player, style. Number three player, see your player, Number four player, see your player, style. Number five player, see your player. Number six player, see your player, style. Number seven, see your player. Number 8 player, see your player, style. Number 9 player, see your player, see your player. Number 10 player, see your player, style. Number 11 player, see your player.